Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Kev's Hobby Showcase. I'm, of course, Kevin. You may have also seen me on Tabletop Jones Productions, where John and I are the two idiots playing board games. And today, well, it's first weekend of the month, and it is story time. So I have for you the 8th episode of Shadowman. Once again, I will say, Shadowman is a story I wrote over 10 years ago, and didn't really do much with. I do have it self-published as a book on Amazon, so I will try to put up the link to my author page so that you can see not only that but also all the other books that I have. But I just want to say that I have been editing it because I do ask for constructive criticism, and one of that I got was that I do not put enough description in my work, so I've been trying to improve on that. So again, I mean, this is like a trial run for me because I am working on a writing project. I'm calling it The New Age of Heroes, and I will be, once I have that ready to go and submit it for copyright, I will it'll probably be around the time that I'll be ready to start reading it here. But first I will finish the story of Shadowman before I get into that. And I believe after this there's probably 3 episodes to go, and it is once a month, so just bear with me on that. All right, so where we left off is there was a lot of trouble brewing for the Puritists, so to speak, and they devised a plan to basically counteract that, where they implanted a bomb in a follower of theirs, let that follower go to a rally for the metahumans, and then detonate himself. I'm sorry, I keep saying it. So right now is episode 8 will be the aftermath of that action. All right, so here, without further ado, Shadowman, Episode 8. Dennis Walden sat with the new anchorman waiting for the interview to begin. The studio was a wide open space with all the equipment for lighting, background, and cameras. He was fairly confident all would go right for him tonight. The former anchor overstepped himself, he thought. The rules for the media for the Puritists were very clear. Do not report the Puritists in a bad light, and direct all suspicion away from them and towards the metahumans. The interview started promptly. I'm here with Dennis Walden, head of the Puritist Army, and we'll be discussing the incident at the pro-metahuman rally. First, sir, I must say it's an honor to have you as my first on-air interview. My first question is, what do you believe happened there? It's deception, plain and simple. They form this gathering to spread their rhetoric. Then they make baseless accusations to harbor mistrust and anarchy. Finally, they sacrifice themselves to gain sympathy. These people want to destroy all that we have created. Now the lead speaker said he had information that would bring down the Puritists. Something about you or your sister Helen. Any comment on that? Well, I find it convenient that just after the speaker said that, a bomb was detonated. You mean the metahuman, yes? Yes, that's right, the metahuman. Sorry. Silently, Dennis cursed himself. Get the facts straight, he thought. Just then, the computers all over the studio started acting on their own. Dennis and the anchorman looked around confused. The anchorman stammered on his words as he looked around. Dennis looked around concerned but remained calm. The big screen behind them was also affected. We seem to be experiencing some technical difficulty. Our technicians are trying to fix the problem, so bear with us. We are being hacked, said the technician. I'm trying to trace where it's coming from. This can't be right. It's coming from everywhere, every computer within a mile from here. Then on all screens were the words, Dennis is lying. Following that was archived footage Dennis thought long destroyed. It showed Puritist squads led by Dennis himself. They were shown taking people from their homes, beating them and leaving them for dead. It showed torture units with their horrific-looking equipment, but the last bit of video was of Helen. It showed her bedding several men, but most important of all, it showed their reaction to her touch. Then on the screen were the words, Helen is a metahuman. Her touch seduces people and binds them to her will. Dennis grew wild with rage. Turn that off now, he yelled. Lies, all lies. But the footage of Helen continuously ran side by side with that of Dennis hurting people. The last words on the screen were, rise up and take back your country. That ends episode 8. I know these are short, and I do apologize for that. You gotta remember, this is when I first started writing. When I do other projects, I do promise to have them more of a normal length, or maybe I'll read more than one chapter. But for right now, this is what I'm doing, and As always, I open up the comments to constructive criticism, anything you have to say, anything that you think would make the story better, anything that, but just keep it within good taste, and let's make sure it's actually constructive criticism, because, I can't improve if all you're doing is bashing me. That's the thing. So that's what I'm looking to do. I'm looking to improve in my writing and make it so that the stories are more entertaining. So thank you very much for watching this. I know this was a very short video. I do apologize for that again. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share this as much as possible. You can also look up the other episodes, the other 7 episodes, and watch those if you haven't seen them already. And once again, I will be also posting this on Patreon. So if you are seeing this on Patreon and you would like to see the other episodes, please check them out on my YouTube channel. I'm only going to be putting the more recent videos that I've made up on Patreon. I'm not going to be going back and putting them all up because that would be way too much. And besides, I think this is a good place. I think what I'm doing right now is a good place to start. So anyway, thank you again for watching. Like I said, please like, subscribe, and share. Please go to Tabletop Jones Productions and do the same. John and I are getting ourselves back on track to post more videos there, and again, have a great day, and see you out there, and you take care of yourself.